Hmm. DLC in gaming now it's kind of bullshit. Um, like you have a game, right? There's the game, there's the game, and but now you have two versions of the game, and in the more expensive version, you get more things. You get some clothes, and you get an outfit, and you get some sort of a thing. Those two things right there, those two things should be in the game to begin with. Like back in the day, um, this is the only example I have on hand, but it's like back in the day, you would get those two, you would get those two things in the game. You just have to play the game, and you'd get those two things for free. But now, uh, I don't know if you can unlock those two things. I don't know if you can play the game and get those two things for free, or if you have to pay for them. But it looks like you have to pay for them. And that kind of sucks because you used to be able to unlock things in the game. You'd get those two things for free in the game. Those things, you'd play the game and get those two things for free. But now you have to pay for them, and that's kind of bullshit. Like, that's kind of bullshit. Uh, I think you have to pay for them anyway, and if you do, that's kind of bullshit. You should just be able to. You should just be able to play the game and unlock them. They could do something like you want to pay for it, you can pay for it, but you should also be able to play it and get the items that way. They should do that. Because I think it's kind of bullshit. Like, I think it should be in the game to begin with. Maybe it is, and you can unlock them, but I don't know. It looks like you have to pay for them. So, but I don't know. But I think that's kind of bullshit. I think that's kind of bullshit. But I guess that's just me. I know others feel the same too, and you would understand if you played a lot of games in the past, you would understand that feeling, like, because those two things should be in the game to begin with. You shouldn't have to pay for those things. Those two editions should not exist. Maybe there should be an edition later if it comes out and the game becomes longer to play, like the game becomes longer, maybe. And maybe games are too expensive to make. That's why they do this extra. That's why they have two editions now. Games are so expensive to make, or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. Does this have two editions? Yes, it does. It has three editions. Look here. This has three editions. Three editions. And you could just go down. I mean, look. Does this have? Yes, it does. Uh, it has two editions here too. Two editions here as well. Um, every game. Well, here's just one edition. You have different versions. Yeah, you have. Oh, you do actually have more. See, look. All these editions, and it includes some sort of a extra thing. Um, but that, for example, should be in the game to begin with. You shouldn't have to pay extra for that thing. It shouldn't be like that. Uh, you know, but yeah, I mean, gaming is different now. It's all digital now. It didn't used to be digital. Uh, Call of Duty Black Ops. All these different. Yeah, it's quite different here. See, that also has more editions. What's the cheapest version here? Yeah, that's some sort of a. See, that's the cheapest version, and then you have a more expensive version. That should be in the game to begin with. That should be in this version. The art book is cool, but you should be able to play the game for, I don't know, let's say 20 hours and get that for free. You almost should. Or pay, like, I don't know, $1, something like that. Yeah, gaming is different now. It's all digital now. But it feels kind of bullshit that you have all these different editions. Like you have, because they want to get extra money when so many of the things should be in the game to begin with. Like it should just be one edition, one game, and you should be able to play that game for a certain amount of hours and get those items, get those clothes, get those whatever, get those whatever the hell, get whatever that is, for free almost. Expansion passes are maybe a little bit different. Assassin's Creed, yeah. Look here. Where's the? Oh, you have so many editions here. Yeah, like look here. Gear pack, whatever. That should be in the game to begin with. Those two things should be in the one game, and you should be able to play that for, I don't know, 30 hours and get those things for free. That's the way it used to be in the past. You would have to do stuff and you'd unlock it. But now it's not like that anymore. And it's kind of bullshit, because why would you pay extra when it would make more sense to think of it like, if you like the game, you're gonna play it more, and if you'd play it more and unlock those things, they would almost think like, oh, this person, and then the person is gonna buy more of their games. The person is gonna buy more of their games, so they earn money that way. So it doesn't make sense to lock it behind extra thing, and when that should be those should be in the original game. Those packs or whatever the hell those outfits are. But yeah, gaming is all different now. Gaming is easier now than it used to be. Games used to be way harder to play. Like you had to be really hardcore about them. Now they've gotten easier. There are some difficult games, but they've gotten a lot of easier to play. But yeah, this is a long video. All these different, what it's called, you can buy it digitally and they're on sale or whatever. But yeah, I guess that's the video here.